Hey, what's good, peoples, man? Before we get this episode started, it'd be dope if you toss us a like, a subscribe, and also don't forget to turn on those bell notifications, man. We truly appreciate it.
You're not my man. You're not my man. You're a genius.
Let's go.
Live.
We are live.
That surprises me.
We on black people time right now.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, it is what it is. I try my best. You know, it's life. What if we hit like a network where like we're getting fucking paid by like
we get a sponsorship, we gonna be on time. Somebody.
That's all we're saying. We're just trying to get to that point, bro. We're just trying to live out here. But what's going on, peoples? Huh? A Patreon?
Started
Facts. OnlyFans. What it was originally intended for. Before the porn universe took over everything. Hey, porn's gonna take over. If you give porn an inch, bro, it's gonna take over.
It's gonna take the whole foot long.
That's incredible pun.
You take an inch, it's gonna take the whole foot long.
He doubled up. Yeah, it's because it's just like they know what they're doing. Like if they're gonna make money, you know. Sex work is like, think about it. That's one of the oldest jobs in the world.
It goes back to the dawn of time. God damn it!
The greatest.
Hey, not to be redundant, but it's pervasive.
Bars.
Humans are horny, bro. It's just.
It is what it is. It's nature. It's nature, dude. The greatest book of all time even talks about it. You know, we're talking about the Bible here. The highest sold book, greatest piece of literature of all time. It has it. It's a job in there. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Game of Thrones had it, you know. But gotta bring it up. But anyways, this is episode 177 of the Not Your Man's podcast with our quick weekly roundup. I don't know if people really dissect the page as much as they should, but I've just been posting whatever the fuck now. I don't even do the SoundCloud Saturdays anymore. I'll just post them during the week because fuck it. I don't care anymore. So I'm just like, we're posting whatever needs to come out. And that's just it. There's no more rhyme or reason. But one thing I will say is I can tell when we get unshadow banned. We got shadow banned again because it pulled like a fucking meme from like 2019 on us, which is bullshit because Instagram fucking sucks. And I can tell when we get unshadow banned when I start getting weird people in our DMs who I don't know asking like credible questions. Like I posted at I think 8:00 today that we're going live at 9 for the episode. And I just got a bunch of DMs of people like, oh, we doing singles? You know, just random people who don't really know the process and all that stuff. Yeah. And I'm like, no, but I'm like, oh, but you saw it. You know, that's good. The algorithm's up. But for those people, my apologies. We do singles every other Monday, unless we get a whole bunch, and I'll just knock one out that Monday upcoming. So we do single reviews every other Monday. We're going to start doing fucking interviews on like whatever date we choose. But on Sundays is for the episode recap. We review music Monday through fucking Friday, and we recap it on Sunday. So everything we reviewed this week, we recap it. We do albums, not just singles. We don't just have a whole Instagram page dedicated to albums for you guys to only know that we stream singles. Like, the fuck is wrong with people? Look at the page. What's crazy is I don't post the single reviews. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's no reason to.
But it's like it's not on the gram. The gram is strictly album reviews. So how do people not know?
Now they want to pay a little extra bread to get like a single review on Twitter or some shit. All right.
Dude, I think I'm just giving people way too much credit. I think they should just be smarter, but it is what it is. This is, we're going to jump right into it. So for those of you joining in, what's good? Say hello, be kind. What's happening? Fucking, so we're going to jump into these reviews and all that good stuff. But peoples, let us know who the fuck you want to see us interview. We're going to start running aggressive campaigns. We got a couple people that want to get on for the interviews, which is cool. But we want to start getting some people that you guys think we should talk to. So we can start, get the mob ready and start harassing and tagging the shit out of these people you want to see us talk to. I promise you, if you haven't seen any of our interviews, it's not like other interviews. It's very chaotic. It's very fun. It's very realistic. You know what I think about whenever I think about our interviews? Walko, remember this. Remember when we interviewed Chuck Strangers and he was talking about tour, and I'm like, yeah, so you get with any girls on tour? And he's like, no. He's like, no. He got mad weird about it. And I'm like, yo, my bad, bro. Like, you're on tour, badass, bro. Like, my bad.
Who was it we did the interview with on when we were still using Facebook Messenger?
Oh God.
Remember? And we and he couldn't see us, but we could see him. And me and Mark were like drawing signs and like fake hanging.
Oh yeah. It might have been Easter Jigga. No,
it might have been Chuck.
The fact that you said there's gonna be a part 2 for that. Oh man.
Oh yeah. No, it might have been Chuck Strange. Chuck Strange is very boring.
It was a super boring interview. It was like the worst one we ever did.
Bro, honestly, when we used to do interviews, that was like the biggest, like, yo, you don't meet your heroes type shit, or people you look up, you know, because
I haven't heard his name in a very long time.
Sucked to interview. Like, Chuck Strange is cool dude, great music, but boring, super fucking boring, bro. We might as well have fucking interviewed
he had the charisma
face on it.
He had the charisma of a gym sock.
Seriously. Then we did fucking the one that I always complain about, 38 Special. This nigga was yawning and just not interested. And I'm like, that shit sucked. But then we did like Rome Streets, and it was fantastic. Rome Streets was talking up a storm. He was giving us some good takes. He was chatting with us like we're human beings. It was normal. Like we had fucking Ty Farris watching a football game and screaming. Huh?
What about when we did King Magnetic or fucking Bad Seed?
Oh,
just yelling at.
We're gonna get Bad Seed on again because he did bring up something that I was supposed to be like, yo, we need to talk about this because Bad Seed was fantastic. He was just yelling at us from a car, and
King
Magnetic was just insanity. Like that dude's energy is fantastic. 10 kids, like he's out. He's fucking crazy, but
out there.
Ooh,
a couple rap tracks on the low.
Rap tracks on the low. Send them to me. I would love to hear it. But
I mean, it's Jake. We definitely got to hear it. After that last one, he sent us it.
But I'm trying to think. We had some good fucking interviews, bro. We had R.A. the Rugged Man just came on trying to make fun of Walko.
That was creepy.
I'm so mad I wasn't on the team then. I wasn't even on the radar. Like.
He came in like very strange at first, and then he came in like ragging on Walko, but then he opened up and was just dropping jewels, bro. It was a great fucking talk. He told us some really good shit. He dropped a lot of really good industry knowledge, a lot of cool information and shit like that. That was super dope. So that was fun.
We should try to get him back on because he's making the runs. He was just on Quali shit.
Yeah, I might be able to get. I'm gonna try to get Quali. Huh?
I don't know how we got RA the
Long Island, baby. You know what's crazy? A little before that interview got confirmed, I saw him at a Starbucks because he's from out here, and I ran into him at Starbucks, and I kind of brought it up, and I was like, I guess that definitely sealed it in. But he already said he was down prior, but it was just weird running into him. But yeah, it was cool. I mean, that was cool. We had some good names on. Yeah, we had some good fucking names. You know what I'm saying? Napoleon the Legend was on there. We had fucking when we discovered Little Vic. Like, it's a lot of shit. But anyways, enough of that. Let's get into these fucking reviews. We started off the week with a project that was on Audio Mac. I didn't want to post it because it makes me feel dirty because people don't use fucking Audio Mac. Trip, I think I reviewed your shit on Audio Mac.
Yeah,
get it off audio. Spotify has a free. You can post shit on Spotify now that isn't cleared. So just post it on there. You can post on Spotify.
No, I'm gonna get that together, and I'm gonna put that on everywhere because I'm just like, all right, like I got.
No one's using Audio Mac. Eminem tried to make it a big thing with like dropping a track on there so people got traction, but
no, that was just the only thing I could put it on at that point when I dropped it. So it was just
SoundCloud.
Like, right.
I would rather it be on SoundCloud than Audio Mac. Fucking, I'd rather. But so we did Pandorah's Boxxx with Mad X's by Surfer Gold and Lid Vicious. This project could have been dope if it was just in the oven a little bit longer. just a little bit. Every time something would go, I'm like, yo, this is cool, but there was always something missing. You know what I'm saying? Always something missing. What's good, Reckless? Reckless got the link to join up. But
nigga, get in here.
He'd be chilling. We don't want to interrupt his shit, but yeah, this was crazy. But I think Homegirl on this project was snapping. The dude was snapping too, but there was always something that took away from each song. Like nothing felt like a complete song, and that shit was really upsetting because they both could rap and they both had solid flows. They was back and forth on each other, which was dope. The chemistry was there. I just feel like sometimes the beats wasn't fully there, and sometimes the mix was throwing it off, and I don't know. But this project is one of those ones where I feel like fucking the next project is gonna be fucking way doper. There we go. We got Reckless. He about to jump in.
Where?
You gotta fucking relog into Discord and shit. But this project wasn't bad. It just wasn't good. It wasn't great. You know, it was just meh. It was a little just okay. It should have been dope. You know what I'm saying?
A similar sentiment is about to be said later on in this podcast.
Huh?
A similar sentiment is going to be said later on in this podcast about another project.
Oh boy, we gonna get to it. We gonna get fucking to it. No, I'm good. But this drink's good. I'm not trying to get drunk. Oh, I'll take a little bit more. My fault. We drink a little bit.
You're drinking.
Oh, you're not drinking none?
No.
Alcohol.
Dog. She's trying to get.
Yo, facts. Nah, this shit is delicious. She made some sorrel and she threw some rum in it. Ooh. Having a good time. I'm partying. But so the next project. So for people that don't know, we got blocked. Is what it is. We got fucking blocked again, the usual. But this was Jiggy Mami by Nitty Scott.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, wait.
Sorry, but I'm
first block. Is it
his first block?
Is this your first person that you got to block the page? Is this your first one?
Yeah.
Hey. honorary member. That's like a rite of
if my
passage.
Easter Jigga shit wasn't enough, this
No. See, we're gonna talk about him. He's bulletproof. Nothing bothers him. But nothing, dude. He's nuts. But this Nitty Scott project, it sucks too because she can rap.
Exactly why I rated it what I rated it.
That's a fact because she shouldn't be making no bullshit.
Because that Black Arita shit had me like, oh, I need a mommy over real quick. Like,
bro, I got a hot take.
Oh shoot!
All right,
all the streams from this came from either us or no.
She got a blue check. She got a fan base.
Nigga, I moved out Nitty from the ciphers, nigga. Like,
all drive.
I would have that Nitty.
Right. Nah, it's crazy because like I don't know, and she just scraped the red stamp. Like she was very close to it. And it's like she could rap, but there was too much fucking bullshit on here. Like there was too much like industry bullshit on here that you just know, like, why'd you do this? Like, why did you waste?
Not even just industry bullshit. It's like, I don't know who engineered this for you. You need to go. You need to go tell that nigga we fucked.
Tell your label to fire that motherfucker. Like you need to tell them to redact the shit.
I don't know why you thought this was good. I don't know why you thought saying Space Cowgirls was gonna be good. Bitch, auto-tune not even right. You can't even sing it right. Like
it was all sorts of fucked up. What's crazy is this was I was like, yo, Dice, man, talk to her, man. Tell her to unblock us because she was on Dice's project.
Dice nowhere? Oh.
Yeah, she was on Dice. Yeah, she was on his album. She was on Sour Milk. And I was like, yo, Dice, man, talk to her. But like it's crazy.
Tell Dice, tell her I made the review. Tell her. Nigga, we know you are an impeccable ass femc. Please give us what you was already giving us. Do not give us no new bullshit. Fuck all this experimental shit. Yeah. Go back with it and you will be on.
She fucking commented too the anyway with the laughing face and a heart, then blocked us. Like that there is a rapper is hurt when they hit you with emojis. you know they're hurt, bro. That shit is that's like a tell sign. Like, I know a rapper's feelings are hurt when the emojis come out. And it's like, come on, bro. Like, it's not even like you cooked her like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I didn't.
It's like, this review is super honest and super critical. Like, it's very, very critical and realistic. And it's like, that's what you're gonna block us for? Like, come on.
I could have just said, all she talking about is just being a Puerto Rican business. So, you just a Hispanic, you just another Hispanic chick rapping.
And
I could have just been that ignorant with it, but I'm not.
I've seen her. She's floated around the page a few times. I've seen her like on some, liking some stuff and sneak around the comments like rappers do. And it's just like, come on, you gonna block us over some simple shit like that? Come on. But hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. That shit.
You'll get an interview. You never know. You can.
Yo, reckless. Yo, reckless, man. It's in the regular chat. Oh, hold on. Let me.
Still trying to navigate through this.
Let me get in the. Okay, I put some fucking blocks on there. All right, reckless. You should see it in there now. But either way, fucking. But yeah, that project, it was just like super upsetting because you could hear a whole lot of potential, but it is what it is. So during the week, Monday, we did single streams and we did a single stream and it was fucking chaotic. It was very chaotic. It was very fun. These single streams have been like 2 hours, bro. People have been sending it. But it's fun. Like, people jump in, people are entertained. We had Luca Petta going crazy. He's going to join us in the next one. And Hey, man, it's fun, bro. If rappers want to come in here and judge some music, have some fun, talk a little shit, make some enemies, whatever you want to do, man, join up. It's fun. It's a good time, but
just make sure you on time, because if you're not on time,
we start, and we're never on time. But don't. We
own the shit. We in it. We.
Nah, but that shit is fun as hell. Not this Monday, not tomorrow. Next Monday, we're gonna jump into some more singles because I got a good amount in the tuck. But yo, people, you listening to this and all that good stuff, tell your rapper friends, tell even people you don't like who rap, tell them, send the singles in, send us some music, bro. Yeah, facts.
Don't even tell them.
Yeah, don't even tell them. Just send some shit, and then you can see them get really emotional online. Shit is crazy. Rappers are crazy. But anyways, so this next project is Stranger Than Fiction by VVG. Before I get into giving all the compliments and all that stuff, I think VVG finessed me. But I respect it because VVG, we've been reviewing him for a hot minute and he's the fucking truth. This fucking album is dope, bro. This motherfucker can rap, and he got that old school, like, just back in the mixtape era when motherfuckers was just trying to like punchline as much as possible while sprinkling in little bits of content and stuff. He just be punching and punching. But his beat selection is fucking very dope because it dances around modern, it dances around different versions of the golden era shit we love. It jumps into like the golden Rick Ross and Wayne era type beats, and then it'll jump into, you know what I'm saying, like on some Dream Chaser shit. Then it'll go into some newer type shit. Like, it's dope.
It kind of covers a little too much.
I fuck with that. I think I like that because I think he keeps his style very much him, even though the beats are kind of jumping through time machines. You know, I think that's kind of tough to do, you know, especially rapping. Not to say he raps one way, but to adapt his style to all of those different types of sounds. I mean, to me, he's like if I was a label, I'm like, this dude's a moneymaker, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was a label, I'd be like, this dude can do it all. So let's just get him out here on tracks. You know what I'm saying? Let's get him on whatever the fuck we want. He could feature with any artist and it'd be no problem. But I fuck with this. I fuck with this heavy, bro. I love this project. I thought front to back was dope. 10 songs, perfect. It wasn't that long. It was like 30, almost 30 flat. He was touching on subjects. He was getting crazy. He was punching. He was fucking toe to toe with his features. I think he did a good fucking job. And I think the beats were dope too.
I agree 100%. That's why it always sucks when we agree on something because I ain't got shit.
Yep. Yeah.
Dang.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
What happened? What Tank say? What you mean? What you mean, Tank? Why is this project bad? This project's fucking slap.
Oh my god,
he crazy, bro. Nah, I honestly, I don't think there was a bad song on this project. I mean, I fucked with it. I fucked with it heavy.
It feels so good. It feels so dirty at the same time. Listen.
Hold on, let me get this link to Reckless. My man Reckless out here struggling. Let's see where he at. Yo, Discord's a pain in the ass, I tell you.
Too much old school. I want more than punchlines. All
right, bro. Yo, I think it had mad fucking punchlines on it, though. I was here for it. I thought PG was swinging.
The dragon is roaring in my brain right now from that comment.
I thought VVG was fucking swinging, but I mean, that's the thing. I think he mixes it all over the place. I think he went into this project like, yo, I'm gonna make a complete album, and he did just that, which I think is a tough fucking thing to do too. Because I mean, you're putting out an album, bro. It's hard. It's tough out here to put out a fucking album.
I didn't think he was gonna be up for the task, but hey,
he did his fucking thing. So the next one, I know motherfuckers probably like, yo, this motherfucker flying through it, but hey, it's what it is. Trying to watch Euphoria tonight, but so this next one, I think Tank sent this to me, or he told me it was a chill project, and I was just like, all right. At first, it didn't have me, but then it kind of won me towards the end. This was Emotions Running High by BBY KODIE. Oh, here he is. What up, Regulars? What's good, sir?
Yo, I'm stressed as fuck trying to figure this shit out.
My bad, but you in there now.
I'm literally like
group there now. The main group.
You trying to figure shit out.
My man's on the phone.
It never shows up. I figured it out on my phone.
But so we just jumped into Emotions Running High, BBY KODIE. That's the one we talking about now, but we're about to start talking about. But I think Tank McCoy sent me this one. I'm not 100% sure, but this project for me, off rip, this dude's pen isn't crazy. He kind of write like an angry 13-year-old. Like it's very simple lyrics. You don't rap better than me. I rap better than you type shit. And I wasn't after, I was like, what the fuck is this? But then once it started to pick up and then the weird shit started happening with the beats and the beat switch ups and shit started getting real fucking like experimental. That's when it started to win me over. When he was trying to be a rapper, it wasn't really hitting. But when he was rapping over some crazy shit, when the beat started getting weird, it started to make more sense for me. And when
Tank said he ain't sent it, so it might have been somebody. It might have been
somebody was telling me, yo, you would fuck with this project, and I was like, what the fuck is this? At first, I wasn't fully invested, but by the time I hit like track 4 and 6, somebody recommended this to me, and I threw it on my list. I thought it was you. Is he? This BBY KODIE guys did some Christian raps, but either way, this project really picked up. It started to really fucking pick up, and I was like, yo, this is getting good. You know what I'm saying? I think the beats definitely save it, but he didn't do bad. You know what I'm saying? His pen isn't crazy. It's very simple. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker, everybody just joining in nice and late. There he is. What's good, Trey?
What's poppin'?
There we go. We in there. But so that's the beat. I'm trying to figure out. He said every Christian artist got to be for me. That's facts. Somebody sent it to me saying I was gonna fuck with it. I don't know who did, but whoever sent it to me, let me know. So I gotta check my DMs, man. But either way, I thought this shit was dope. It started to get solid, like a little bit more than a quarter into it. But once it picked up, I thought it was fucking dope. I thought dude was rapping his ass off, even though he's not the best, don't got the best pen. And other than that, man, I'm not mad at it. But
this is literally one of the projects where if you just trim the fat, it'd have been better.
Yeah. If you trim the fat and there was some like some of the songs were throwaways just to fill up space.
The opening song, for example.
Yeah.
Was fucking doo-doo.
Yeah, plain passion for it. Yeah, because it was just too much of him trying to say he rap better than motherfuckers. And like, if you don't have a lot in your vocabulary, there's not a lot of ways you can say that. You know what I'm saying? It just comes off as simple. It's like, bro, we get it. Like, You just sound crazy. Like he wrote his bars in crayon, but so speaking of fucking bars and writing bars in crayon, bro, this next project, oh my god, this was For Them by Chief Keef.
Oh,
I just listened to that.
Retire, bro. Can
He
he
was-
please retire?
Bang.
It's
No,
Hey,
you
look,
should
man.
retire. Chill out.
You gotta respect the lane, bro.
Yes. Respect
will
that
give-
motherfucker's lane.
I will give him his credit for sure. Gotta respect the lane, but
Gotta respect the lane, bro. Yes, sir. Ski go
Respect it,
hard.
never go into
Hadouken go crazy. Like it's a lane, and he created it. Like he really pioneered the shit. Like you can't. It's not so much you can hate on something that when he literally created the dog shit of a lane to rap in. Like
dog shit of a lane for sure. It's crazy how like he's not even trying to make
nah.
it.
No,
Nah.
People are trying to make him famous again. Like,
I'm one of them. I'm one of them, motherfuckers.
we had
people
some.
are trying to make this nigga famous again.
We had the
Bang,
comment
bang.
post and then reply to their own comment. Those are Chief Keef fans.
Yo,
This nigga Chief has done and been talking about.
yeah.
And he don't get shadow banned, but nigga, we do.
What's crazy is like what people.
Nah, that's fact.
One dude mentioned, he was like, "Oh man, this is the best thing he released in a minute," and I'm like, "Bro, that's not saying much. That's not saying much. Like he is."
And sadly, it is.
Saying a lot, nigga.
And
I
I
was
will
like,
admit,
nigga, so
it does
it's
sound cleaner for sure, but he's dropped
And he done released like 10 joints in like 10 months.
like 10 months. He's released, like,
that
yo,
means it has to be back from the dead from fucking 2010, 2011, bro. Like what?
It's a good year.
if it wasn't for you can hear the quality getting better in the music, you wouldn't be able to tell when it was made. If it wasn't for the fact that each project quality gets a little bit better, you wouldn't be able to tell what year it was made.
Nah, facts. And then for the comment that was just made, like, I don't believe in him personally. I just said that he created a lane. Like, I can care less about him.
No,
Like,
I feel that. I feel that. No, I get that.
Yeah, it was created. It exists. We gotta get
yeah, gotta give him his homage for what it is, but it's still shit.
Keef, what dude got robbed at his old party on video?
It's crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
we can all
Like,
get slipped up.
I mean, did you hear his music? I'm pretty sure he's a fuck nigga. Like,
oh yeah, it's
Is that-
crazy. What's wild is that I'm just thinking about like how when him and 6ix9ine would beef and how he just decided to drop mad music.
And I'm just like, nigga, I fuck with Saba and Chance anyway. I'm good.
Like, Pivot's a whole nother. I can't wait till he drop. He put out a new single recently. I can't wait till
that's gonna go crazy.
it's crazy. I fuck with Saba like heavy. Chance, I can't. He let me
Chance
go.
has been oversaturated.
Yeah,
I can't really listen to Chance the Rapper.
I love my wife.
I love my wife.
Oh no, none of that Big Day shit. Just like coloring book, like acid
Terrible.
rap still, like
Yeah, more maybe
Hey, some
even,
of us don't have wives.
yes, facts.
Some of us don't have wives. I can't relate to that shit. Fuck out of here.
Oh damn,
I
that's
want to be
fucked up.
happy. Yeah, here, fuck is this bullshit? Nah, it's crazy because like no one can tell me that's the project that Kanye was yelling at him for. Nobody can tell me that's what he was working on when Kanye.
I mean, I honestly feel like Kanye like stole a lot of the sound, but and then he had to like re-hit the drawing
that's what
board.
I'm
But
saying.
you know,
'Cause there was already a whole lot of shit before even that album was even thought of. Nigga, we were supposed to get good. We supposed to get good ass job.
exactly.
Where that at?
you know what it is? I think because remember he was hyping up, Chance 3 and all that shit, and then Big Day randomly came out. I feel like Big Day was a heat check that just failed miserably,
Yeah.
and now he don't know whether he should drop 3 or not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like now he's just shook.
Yeah, because like it didn't hit what it needed to hit. So now he's like, I don't know what the fuck I need to do.
Yeah, because like if you think about it, he went from like, remember that whole exclusively dropping with Apple, that shit,
bro. It was them features, bro. It was them whack ass features. Like, what the fuck was you thinking?
Bro, they gave him bread for that, and then Big Day like it came out lukewarm. It didn't have crazy hype behind it. It was almost like a surprise type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
everything just felt inorganic.
Yeah, it felt forced and corny, bro. It felt mad corny.
Yeah, facts.
Kids Bop chant shit, but hey. Yeah, I mean it was
that Kanye Yeezus album. The fucking Chief Keef was one of my favorite features on that fucking project.
Oh yeah, man, that album slaps, and he did do really good.
Yeah, don't like when I was really just going ham and just loving that shit.
But that's what happens when you like freaking curate. Like Kanye, he curated. Like he's like, I want you here, right here, and only here.
Because if you don't say shit else, all he did was just play with vocals.
Yeah,
he didn't have to do anything.
Yeah, crazy, but hey,
but that voice, that's what we need.
Those snippets on Twitter recently that I wasn't mad at, but Big Day was just so bad that like it fucked me. I was a big Chance fan. Like I was like, bro, that Donnie Trumpet shit was dope. I fuck with acid rap. I fuck with coloring. But I was like, bro,
thank you, Tank. Thank you, Tank.
His SoundCloud dropped hard though. I'm not gonna lie though. I'm not even gonna cap.
Yeah, and then it's just like it's just weird, bro. Like how he just, I don't know. But hey, anyways, so the next project was this was Weight of the World by Maxo Kream. I fuck with Maxo Kream. Maxo Kream is straight to the point, good trap music. You know what I'm saying? It's just clean. I feel like if there is a bar that's supposed to be set for like a mainstream trap as far as quality and just the sound, I feel like Maxo's got it. You know what I'm saying?
This brings all the trap niggas, all the gangsters, all the civilians, all the people that do good for their community, all the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Don't bring them.
All the pastors, all the priests.
They evolved, bro. They call you now.
Let's bring everybody together.
Oh yeah, it's COVID. They do call.
They call now, bro. I got a call. I was like, yo, I wasn't prepared for this. I used to love fucking around.
I'm getting shit in my mail. I'm like,
now I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting for them to call me. I'm waiting for that conversation. It's gonna be lit.
And then you answer the phone call. They're like, "Has God ever called you?"
That's the shit I'm gonna be on.
She came in mad hot too. She like knew I was gonna hang up. She's like, "Yeah, I'm Jehovah's Witness." Before you hang up. I was like, "Oh,
like damn, how many people you call?"
But this happens a lot where you have to do that. This might not be the religion. You know what I'm saying? This might not be it. You know?
But back to Maxo.
Back to Maxo.
I got a hot take about this one too.
Oh damn!
Go for it, Walko. Speaketh.
This shit was not a 9.5, bro. You were out of your
As much as I rocked with this is a strong 7.5. I
concur. It's it's good.
It's clean and it's not bops.
You tell me.
I might have been drunk that day.
You went crazy.
You on the rating, yeah.
That 9 is crazy.
Fire trucks all over the place. Like
there's a million fire trucks. Like, geez, I think maybe 2 songs deserve the fire trucks, and I think that was the Freddie Gibbs for sure, and maybe the ASAP Rocky track. That one probably the closest.
Nigga, play his fuck up too.
Hey, stand by your review. Don't let us yell at you. but
Man said I may have been drunk.
Hey, I rock. I thought this project was still a good fucking time, though. You know what I'm saying? Like this project, I was like, this is super clean. For me, this is a good bar. You know what? When you want to set up,
I don't really listen to Maxo, so that was the first time I really appreciated him.
I think of all the like trap rap, like the the cookie cutter trap rappers, he actually shows like, yes, he's doing something that's like a sound that everyone knows, but he shows that he can write.
But that's H-Town though. Most people from H-Town, even when they talking they street shit, like nigga, it's the realest shit ever.
He be punching too though. He be right. Yeah, I think he'd be
I
rapping.
didn't even really like that Paul Wall project, and he was even saying,
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Sauce Walker been riding projects lately.
Yeah,
These guys are all decent. They're all right. They're not like anything to write home about, but they're, it could be better. It could be better.
I fuck with Sauce. I ain't gonna cap. I fuck with that lane that he in.
I have moments where I hear him and I'm like, all right, I rock with this, but I don't. Yeah. I don't think I have him on. I haven't heard something from him that I'm just like, oh, let me run this back. But that's because I'm not exposed to it, so I don't. No one's telling me like
Ghetto Gospel 2 is the only thing that I can say that I'll be running back. That's the only project I can say I'll be running back.
That's a project I would check that out just off of your word. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never listened to a full Sauce Walker track. We have only met his peoples when I used to be in my old group with the homies, and we had an interview, and his peoples rolled up for their interview.
His gimmick rap shit is trash. And that's what a lot of people get, see.
I remember he was scamming people on Instagram for a bit.
Now that he has done multiple times, like he does some of my niggas.
Jiggy, someone we know about. He's Jiggy, but he's run one of those games. And
but shit, a lot of them niggas done scammed. The Wu-Tang niggas scammed us. Like we won the Wu-Tang contest, and they were supposed to put us on some mixtape or some shit. And they everybody was scamming at one point. Everybody talking about the mixtapes and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
trying to name drop. Ain't nobody trying to name drop no Sauce Walker.
No, absolutely not.
But what's crazy is in some areas they love that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like they love that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like when I saw Easter Jig and them, all Easter Jig's peoples and everybody from his hood, they was losing their mind. And I'm like, really? I'm like, what? That's like somebody coming up to me like, oh no, fucking, I don't know, Saigon's out here like today.
Nah, bro. When Cassidy tried to do that shit with me, bro, I was crazy. I was so disappointed, bro. I was like, bro, you my hero. Yeah. I kept it cool in the DM. It wasn't like I said that to him, but I was just like, nah, this don't sound right, bro.
Okay. So, anyways, the next project. Oh, let's see. He might still be in the building chatting it out with us. So the next project is The White Space by Tank McCoy. Let's talk about this one. So, I'm gonna say I fucked with it. I rock with Tank McCoy. So
overall,
I think he's super. I think his music's super clean. His mustache is clean, and but I rock with it. I think
Tank, you got one of the best rap voices I've ever fucking heard, bro.
Fire, bro. And you know what's crazy? He got one of those rap voices that he could easily swing in and out of some singy shit, and it sounds clean. You know what I'm saying? Like he could go straight from singing to rapping, and he don't need to do much. But he also will throw some fucking effects on it. Sometimes I don't agree, but I feel
like he might be a stronger singer than what I gave him credit for on this project. But on this specific one, it wasn't too bad, but it wasn't really that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think for me, a lot of the choices that kind of didn't fucking bring this to life that I think he was going for is some of the beats didn't necessarily rock with some of the shit that he was doing to them. You know what I'm saying? Outside of the rap.
I mean, you don't necessarily have to stay in that lane, Tank. My fault. I didn't mean to cut you off, John. I just seen the comment.
I was done. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
But I was saying, like, you ain't got to say that, Tank. Like, yo, you just got to keep progressing with it, man. Because that's what I had to do. Like, I really thought, like, man, all I'm going to do is rap. I can't sing no more. Like, nah, just got to keep muscling through that shit, bro.
You know, you'll get better by taking those risks. You got to just do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Because it's going to hit a point where, like, even now, when you completed this, it feels one way. But after a month, 2 months or whatever, you trying and testing out shit and playing around with your sound, you're going to listen back to this and be like, oh, I know what I could have did to make this better. You know what I'm saying? And that shit, that's just a part of the game. That shit, I feel like that shit don't never stop.
Yeah, it took 3 years to learn how to sing, bro. To be real.
It's a skill, dude. For real.
And it's something that, like, I feel like what artists fail to realize, especially how I approach like this music shit. I feel like if you hit a point where you don't feel like you should be improving, then your music is going to just dry out. I feel like you should always be willing to learn, because the industry and the sounds and whatever the fuck people are going to dive into or whatever is always changing. There's always new ears. There's always
evolving.
Always.
Yeah,
it's going to do what it does without you. So it's like, bro, fuck it. Why not just keep taking risks and keep learning shit? Because you never know what the fuck you're going to hit when you hit a sound that you love, and you're going to want to fucking, you know, triple that shit, make that shit even better. So, but this project, I mean, I fuck with the risk take. I think it was clean. It was short, which, you know, always a plus. But
yeah, a lot of songs were hella short. I was like, yo, some of these songs could have been longer. Like, you know, there was Light in the Sun.
It just made this project just made me so emotional after hearing it, and I fell for Tank, and I was just like, damn, son.
The songs weren't delivered, like the content. I'm like, damn, this is dope. But I feel like some of the, you know, the beats and stuff wasn't really pushing it, you know, out. It that fucking life, you know what I'm saying?
But his cadence was the only thing that was just like, I hear it, like I hear that shit in that nigga voice, bro.
Yeah, he's nice. I mean, he's dope. I mean, he be sending singles to us, and them shits always be slapping. So I'm here for it, and it's good to hear a project come out like that. But again, I mean, there it is. He said it was kind of rushed. You can't do that. You gotta take your time.
But it's okay.
Drop a lot of projects if I rush mine.
Yeah, because I mean, at the end of the day, rush, like when you rush shit, then it's the only person that's really gonna bother is you, because you know that you rushed it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
nobody else knows.
No one else.
Maybe
you can't even
everybody else is gonna be like, it was trash.
Yeah,
and you know what I'm saying?
Off of something that you knew, you know what I'm saying? And that's
fact. Like, it was a fact for you, and for everybody else, that's an opinion. Like,
it's a tough fucking game, bro. I sit on music, and then I'll just have like a few months where I'm just dropping music. Then I still feel like I sit on too much music. That shit is it's a tough game, bro. And you shouldn't think as an artist like, oh, I missed an opportunity, but you should also know like your progress. Because if I hate sitting on music. And then
start a Patreon. Drop that shit on Patreon.
Yeah, I might have to do that.
Better than what you have, like what you're sitting on. Imagine
that way you can get some real feedback from real people that actually give a fuck, because they're there for it. And yeah,
that's real shit. Because it's tough, bro. It's tough. I hate that shit. Like I hate listening to old music that I have, and I'm like, bro, I should have put this out when I thought it was fire. Now I hate it.
Trey, Trey gave me an idea, but we'll talk about it afterward.
Hey, look at that. Yeah. So
speaking on that tip, you're saying like, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just want to say also like with every project I put out, like because I wanted to like just drop it, like there's always one song that always gets fucked in every project I do, and like every single song in the album's dope, but then I get to that song, I'm like, yo, I wish I would have at least taken an extra week or month to finish this shit better. You know, that's why like this next album I'm taking my fucking time. I'm like,
it'll fuck up your whole mood. It'll fuck up your whole mood towards that release, because you always have that. You always have like, it's fucked up my whole, like that shit is the worst. That's why I get it. The music game, it is what it is. That's the music game, bro. It's tough.
What's going on with this Weeknd project, bro?
We're not there yet. So the next project is Hot Tub by Big Breakfast. Shout out to the homie Big Breakfast. Shout out to Mikey.
That's a crazy ass name, Big Breakfast. Holy shit.
What's that name, bro?
So Big Breakfast is the homie. I've known him for a hot minute. He used to go to hardcore shows and shit like that. So when he started doing the hip hop shit, we would play shows together, and he would just come out with an old school drum machine and just get hammered on stage and just perform and dance in front of his drum machine while like looping and hitting on fucking like sound effects. And it used to be the most entertaining shit ever. But shout out to Big Breakfast, man. I fuck with this project. I fuck with Big Breakfast. So I'm super biased because that's the homie from Long Island. But I fuck with this project.
That's why you didn't do.
That's why. Yeah, that's why I don't. I don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to tap in. I ain't never heard of him before.
It's dope. He's dope.
It's very reminiscent of like the old school, like Odd Future Wolfgang type era.
Yeah.
Say less.
Yeah, it's like very cool. Like,
so it's real gritty.
Yeah, it's very rough. The dry delivery, the very experimental beats and shit like that. It's very, very old school. You can tell it's like very backpack heavy.
Got you.
Yeah. But Walker, how you feel about this one?
I don't know what it was missing exactly, but I had a good time. The beats was crazy.
Yeah, he makes his own beats. He be cooking.
Yeah, crazy. I don't know if maybe I don't know, because like everything that I felt weird about also felt intentional.
He's like, man, that's a bountiful meal.
I fuck with it. Great name too. But yeah, good people. Shout out to him, bro. Shout out to fucking Mikey, bro. But I fuck with this project. But so let's move on to this next one. So the next one is the Friday releases. This was Dawn FM by The Weeknd. Boy, I had a good time with this project.
This was
dope. I really fuck with this one.
Yeah, Trey, what you got on your mind? You wanted to talk about it earlier. What you feel about this Weeknd, man?
All right. What's your go-to with this man, bro? Why you like this nigga so much?
You know why? Because this shit, I think the music, when it's fun, like sonically and lyrically, sometimes it just gets dark. That is a art to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I feel like that's such a crazy. You have to be a crazy person to pull some shit off like that.
Well, it's The Weeknd. He done
damn
done
right.
some shit. Let's be real. You gonna have to have done some shit and been the biggest star in the world while doing that shit. And even get close to saying the shit this motherfucker be saying, bro.
And I fuck with that. I like that because his projects are like these full thought out. He gets mad strange with it, and it's we don't have a lot of mainstream artists who are just getting fucking weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not a thing.
I can't agree with you. I feel like all of them are getting very weird and strange, but that's just
they are. They are because like basically his best era was his first mixtapes. After that, like,
I mean, look at it.
Was a surprise.
NBA YoungBoy, like this nigga's doing rock music, painting his face now. He's supposed to be the hardest nigga out. Like, it's a lot of weird fuck shit going on.
Money does,
and he's definitely with it.
But to me, that like NBA doing that's like I spent a lot of money in jail trying to get out of jail, and I need to do something that's gonna put me in the headlines type bullshit.
Yeah. And you don't think this is I'm singing my sacrifice to the altar? Like he's doing the same shit.
I think this is a different kind of sacrifice. I feel like if
you fucking weirdo.
He sacrificed his shit for nobody but himself.
I feel like his Illuminati rank is so high that he don't have to sacrifice. They just let him do whatever he wants.
No, bro.
If you had to think about the shit that he's doing, it's not attached to nothing. Like he is not like, you don't hear these big stories about it being in the mainstream. You always find like a side thing where someone broke it down and you're like, yo, that's mad weird. How'd they figure that shit out? And he's not like making it public.
That's true.
He's like, I'm wearing makeup, so he has to do a whole music video about it. Weeknd is just doing weird shit and not even telling people about it. And I kind of
we don't really know what's going on with The Weeknd. But we know what's always going on with NBA YoungBoy. And nigga, you trying to dress like fucking you just came off the set of The Crow.
Okay, so you fuck with the mysteriousness. I'll give you that. All right, cool.
I think bro, those artists that aren't like, I don't know, like he just ain't getting like most artists, they get followed and Illuminati and like paparazzi to death. And I feel like
even outside of the you know what I'm saying, just the deep state Illuminati talk, like I'm just listening to the music because I actually listen to it, bro. I don't really fuck with The Weeknd. I ain't never truly fucked with The Weeknd since Dirty Diana. But me personally, you know what I'm saying? I feel like his vocal range and what he's been putting out lately has actually been sonically declining since what I've actually heard and his bodies of work that he put out for real back in the day. So it's like for me, I don't know, like I'm not impressed no more. And I feel like talent wise, he's not impressing his damn self no more. Like that's just me, bro.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
I
so
told him that because like this is why this album was really like interesting to me because like I haven't listened to a good album since like Kiss, and that was like a mid okay whatever album only because of the hit single. Like this album was dope, but it threw me off guard, man. Like I was like, yo, like all those albums sound the same to me now. I don't really care. Give me a single that's okay, I'll bump it in the club, or whatever. But I'm not really looking for the Weeknd like that compared to his mixtape that days. Those are the best eras.
I mean, even if like I'm like, you know, I don't like to compare like the other projects, but if I had to, because like I've listened to Weeknd since he came out, I feel like none of his projects after the whole, Wednesday shit,
Yeah.
nothing sounds the same after that. Because I feel like he might have hit a point where, because the dude's vocals, he's talented, he could fucking sing, he sounds crazy. Like his voice sounds crazy.
With Michael Jackson,
He hit a point where he was doing all that experimental shit, like the House of Balloons and the Wednesday shit, where the experimental dark whatever sound, which was fire, was doing that. But I feel like he's just like, yo, fuck it, I'm in the limelight. Let me conquer some other type sounds. Like this shit to me,
And I think that's what it is. It's just like stepping into a lighter frame is like
I think it's just
kind of just fucking him up a little bit.
Machine type thing he's trying to do. I think this is kind of like what Bruno Mars is doing, but a different level. Like Bruno Mars is
he's another artist like that.
He's hitting
Like when I hear Childish Gambino, because I feel like Childish Gambino, we can compare them to, because we don't really know what the fuck he be doing.
No one knows.
But I feel like every project he do is like enormously different and or greater as far as writing, sound, and everything every time, bro.
I can see that comparison for sure. I just don't think The Weeknd is necessarily going with greater. I think he's definitely going for a different sound, but I think it's more for the gimmick of the time machine. Like I think that on FM is specifically
really.
used to bump like 70s towards the late 70s, early 80s type electronica shit. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just for them. And the last project was more pop. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's going for not necessarily challenging himself in a
he's going for like time periods. Like he's capturing. Yeah, I feel it.
That's what I think this was, because like it did give me that feeling. Like for me, every song on this sounded like it could remind me of a movie from like my childhood, like a cheesy 90s sports movie type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that end credit,
like some Replacements type shit.
Yeah, Mighty Ducks music type shit. And I feel like it gave me that kind of feel, but with like a modern day quality. That's why I had a good time with it. I mean, I'm not saying it was fucking great or amazing. I mean, I gave it a fucking just a solid 8 because it's clean music, but I definitely can agree. Like, I do feel you on that. Like, this isn't what do we categorize him as? You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know what the Weeknd pop star, as far as I'm concerned.
Honestly, with the Weeknd, I'm just entertained by vocal range at this point.
Oh, it's amazing
that he can keep it up for this long. I'm just like, that's really just what's impressive to me. Like, everything else you're talking about is just like, what the fuck?
I mean, I fuck with it. I just think now, I think he's given us all the, he's given us different drug eras.
Yeah.
I think
that's what finally worked.
I think y'all are taking the Illuminati thing too seriously. I think motherfuckers just are creative and get rich and get.
I mean, you got to be in a group to stay in the limelight for this long of a time, sir.
Yeah. Also, get weird when you get money.
I mean, I feel like you get bored. You got so much money, you get bored. That's why niggas do. You can't tell me Weeknd hasn't participated in like watching a real Squid Game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's seen it. He went to some small country and he's like, watch them fight for food to the death. It is what it is.
I think I've seen it before. It was a series.
Yeah, in fact, it's regular. But I definitely feel like, yeah, I mean, these mainstream artists, they're bored and they have to do something. But I mean, it does make me think, you look at it a different light that he brought up like Childish, because like Childish Gambino didn't have to get better every project the way
he was good where he was, and then he flipped
but he just kept doing it.
What's crazy too is like, I remember when I first heard him, because I knew him from Derek Comedy, and the first time I seen his music was he put out Cul-de-sac, and I was like, this is dope. But like, if you look at his music from before that, when he was doing the I'm Not a Rapper tapes, he's only gotten better. Like, he's only gotten better to the point where fucking My Love, the R&B album, was like him just just floating.
But remember when he did the interview and he said, and we probably all chuckled, snickered, laughed when he's like, I'm one of the best rappers. I'm better than Drake and all this. Like, I'm bigger than all these motherfuckers. And bro,
I mean, you can't deny the dude's fucking genius, like, because his genius wasn't just his pen was crazy. He was punching like crazy, even though he had a weird voice that people took a while to get into.
This is America drop.
He punched with everybody. He was punching.
The man was a one-man army. Bro.
He did it all. The production was crazy. His sound, like, you can't tell me because the internet doesn't till this day make you.
Yeah, that's on playlist already.
My favorite for him was the Royalty mixtape.
Royalty was fire.
Real Estate was my shit.
Bro,
nigga, we from Georgia. That's the real estate.
Ever. They flipped Toxic fire. Him and Schoolboy Q getting crazy. Like him and
nigga had Blake Griffin on that shit. Nigga.
And Liz Lemon. But yeah, like he was just ahead. Like he was too ahead of his time to the point where we probably won't. We don't get too many artists like that. Because even when he was out, like, yeah, everybody says like, oh, Drake comes out with cosigns and people do this, but like every artist that was like even under his wing, like, remember how dope Jaden Smith was when he was under Childish's wing, bro?
Yeah,
Jaden was fucking crazy, bro. He went crazy and then just stopped making good music when he was like when he was set free, I guess, just stopped making dope music. But when he was under like Ambient, he was going nuts. What it is. That's that genius energy, though. Like that
I've been producing 30 Rock for like how long, and getting money off this shit. It's time to turn up on you niggas.
If it wasn't for him, Migos would have never blew up as much as they did. If it wasn't for Childish Gambino, they would. If he did not say that shit at the awards, they would have never been blown up the way they did. Yeah, and it's crazy, but like, hey, he's a genius, bro. If you ever see the shit he writes, go read that Deadpool fucking cartoon pitch that he shot to the networks and they turned it down. It's fantastic, bro. It's fantastic. Yeah, look it up. He wrote a whole pitch for a Deadpool cartoon, and the network shot it down, but it's fantastic. Like, it's dope as fuck.
Isn't he the Prowler, right? He's the Prowler in the MCU, right?
Prowler in the MCU.
No, he's
still waiting for the show.
Yeah,
he's a Prowler.
He is.
He
in the live.
He mentioned Miles in the first movie.
Yeah, he mentioned Miles in it. He says his nephew.
Yeah, but he's not officially cast as the Prowler, though. They change they change shit like that all the time.
Yeah. But he's I mean, it's still. I think it's canon that he's Prowler as of now, until Disney figures some shit out. But hey, it is what it is. But enough Gambino talk. Then we got the last project because we went off on our weekend. But I think that, I mean, just to, final words, though, I think that weekend was fun. I think it's fun. I think it's music that high key can be played anywhere.
Yeah,
it's roller rink music. You know what I'm saying?
It's mainstream music. It's all it is. It's the next top 10 albums. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just fun radio music. Like, little kids could listen to it. Kids Bop is gonna butcher it. It is what it is.
Yeah, they're gonna butcher it.
They're gonna butcher it. So, and then the last project that dropped, this was DS Forever by Gunna. I am not necessary. I don't think Gunna. I think Gunna was the weakest link on his whole project.
It should have definitely been like a yellow then.
So, and I have my now why I say that Gunna was the weakest link, because it was close. It was a 6.8. It was right there. It was brutal.
Yeah, it was right there.
Yeah, I think you was that's some bonus points or some shit. Because
you was being nice.
Points because I think that I fuck with his production, and I think that and I don't fuck with Kodak at all. I think every feature on this did so much better than him. I think everything on this is good but him. And it's very tough because it's 19 songs. But like everything on it but him is dope. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what made it tough for me to judge, because I don't think he's terrible, but he's very boring. He doesn't do anything that makes me remember his voice, that makes me care about what he drops. It's very boring.
Yeah.
He plateaus at some point. He doesn't really keep progressing the vocal range. It kind of just stays, but does have a lot of punchlines here and there that, you know, catch you off guard. You're like, oh shit.
I don't know. I don't think I had
That's
any.
the difference between him and Lil Baby. Lil Baby, man, look, he go crazy.
Lil Baby goes nuts because he mixes his shit up. He goes wild. And that's why, like, Lil Baby's song on here was fucking fire. Like, that 25K Jacket was dope. You got Future going crazy on this project for no reason. Future gets lazy.
Future's starting to rap again, bro. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, he's getting on. Yeah.
Crazy.
Point me in the right direction. I need to hear Future rapping again.
Yo, listen to the Too Easy track on this Gunna album, and Future goes nuts, like for no reason, because the song's not even that crazy. I mean, the song's solid, but Gunna did nothing on it, but Future went nuts. But then, like, I don't know, I feel like Thugga did nothing on this, and I usually rock with Thugga features. I rock with him in general. 25 Savage did his thing, but that song is wild boring. And I don't know. I feel like everybody was just coming out the woodworks doing damage. Like Future, Roddy Ricch on that remix was dope. Young Blue and Chris Brown was dope. The beats were dope. And I thought like Gunna he had these moments on this project that had these like very heavily like Drake sounding type beats. You know what I'm saying? With like the deep samples. And I was like, yo, these are dope. And then you hear him and you're like, you're like, well, he kind of, you know, he's taken away from the song. But I don't think he was ruining it. He just was making it like he would drop it to like a okay, drop it to like a sleeps. So I don't know if
I'd just be hearing so much hype, and I'd be like, "Oh, what?"
Yeah, he's not good. But if you gave this album to a mediocre, like, you know what I'm saying, like a mid-level artist, they would fucking shine. This would be an easy 8.
Well, I remember a couple years ago when Gunna was just getting hot. My boy was telling me like, bro, the reason why everybody love him is because he be putting all his niggas on. He be really talking about. So I be like, what?
That's that street,
what?
that Atlanta type energy shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
No, that's Jersey niggas saying that. That's not even Atlanta niggas.
I know, but that's what they do. Like, cause he's from like the whole Thug clique and all that. And like, everyone Thugga is put out like is on that type of energy. It's the same with like Gucci Mane and his peoples. Like
bro, that's just the Southside formula. Everybody's a cousin down there.
It's true. It's fucking true. Nah, it's true though. Nah, I definitely like that's how they roll. I don't know. I just don't think Gunna's that dope. I feel like this project, the money that was put into it, the quality and all that shit was way doper than him.
I feel it.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why, like, this project, like, I'm gonna run back a few of those songs, but none of them for him. Like, I'm gonna run back that Lil Baby song because Lil Baby went crazy. Future went crazy. That Roddy Ricch.
I'm not gonna lie. When he's over some Mike Dean production,
yeah. I'm just he's very. I think he's a boring artist. I mean, he's like a step above like Nav, and Nav is the most boring mainstream artist. Period. You know,
I don't even like, bro. How did he get here?
Who?
Nav. Like,
he's the biggest industry.
Wasn't he like part of the XO or some shit?
He is an industry plant. He is literally.
Nav.
Nav is Drake's industry.
He's
plant.
straight trash.
That's what it was.
No, he's never put out something else like this is dope. This is even before he blew up. All of his music's trash, bro. He's an industry plant. It don't make no sense.
I'm like, bro, you can't throw enough money at that. It's still this bad.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's just it's like, I don't know. Gunna's very.
Yeah, I feel it.
But outside of that, that's all I got for the week. We got a lot of good reviews dropping this week. Oh, Trey, I got your review coming too. I got yours tomorrow in a couple, but I'll give you my takes on it.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm giving it.
Man, we about to see what these people talking about, right?
We go. This is gonna be a good week for some reviews. I'm not doing any no singles tomorrow, none of that bullshit. Just a regular week. But I got some cool shit coming.
You still down to do the interview tomorrow?
You said for tomorrow?
Yeah, I was gonna tomorrow and do the interview.
Yeah, I'm in. So yeah, we can do that. So tomorrow we doing our first interview. We're gonna let that roll. Damn, you should have told me. You got to remind me earlier so I could post the hype. But I mean, I guess in one day.
Oh, my bad.
Damn,
I'm a little.
Hey, it is what it is. But
I think I texted you about it.
Maybe.
Right,
I didn't really.
Johnny's fault.
It's definitely mine. It's always my fault. I'm always doing a million things, and it's hard to catch me on a weekend. That's when me and little man got to cause destruction. But we also we're coming up. We're gonna do a nice little early release listening party for Dice's new project. So that's gonna be fucking dope. I'm gonna start posting about that to get everybody involved with that. That's gonna be fire. This is Dice, quote unquote, angry raps. This is Dice going crazy because he did drop a couple of soft projects last year. So this is him coming back to to do some damage.
Bro, just give me how you gave it to me in that Crooked Eye track, a whole project. You good, bro?
Even Dice's emotional
It's gonna
raps,
be a good time.
His emotional raps, what?
even his emotional raps are still angry.
Yeah. And what's funny is he tried to pitch me like, yo, it's the angriest I've been. I'm like, Dice, you're always like, doesn't make any sense. But we got
There's
that
levels to this anger.
Well, you know, that's a fact. The secret is he's always angry, bro. That's what it is. But
Just Photoshop his face over that Avengers scene with the Hulk. Keep punching that thing.
Bro, you need to clip. You need to cut and clip that in. Like,
I'll put during the fucking listening of that. But that's gonna be fun. Tomorrow we got an interview, so that's gonna be fucking dope. I'm gonna be posting about the shit out of it tomorrow. But hey, that's all we got, man. Appreciate y'all for joining us. That's the end of this episode here. And we're gonna, do whatever the fuck we do these weird hours. I'm gonna go watch some Euphoria. I'll holla at y'all. Peace out, my people.